Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be going through the best top new settings for Axiom Trade or Axiom Pro. So, first of all, we're just going to go over here to, new pairs for the filters. And first of all, I'm going to actually remove the Radium and the Moonshot protocol. First of all, there's a lot of scams that launch directly on Radium. When you buy tokens on pump.fun, you reduce your chances of getting scammed because it's already burnt. Its liquidity is instantly burnt once it migrates, and also the token is also renounced, so it reduces the chances of you getting scammed. Gonna also turn off Moonshot. Moonshot tokens are okay, but I prefer to just buy pump funds. And then here on Dex Paid, you can leave that off. That just checks if Dex when it's paid. CA ends in pump, leave that off. That's going to remove tokens that don't end in the pump CA, and there's a lot of good tokens on pump that don't end in that CA. Age, I'm going to check basically just age of token, turn this off. Top 10 holders, I want to set that to 37%. That's the supply that the top 10 holders hold. I'm going to set that to 37%. Dev holding, maximize that 37%. And the reason you could put this lower as well, I think I just put this at 37 because sometimes you can have some projects where the dev might own like 20% of the supply, something. We can probably lower this as well. Snipers, obviously this is just, this is like the amount that snipers have bundled, set that to 37%. Even these might all be a bit high. I just put them up a little bit high because you can sometimes get some good tokens that are bundled, maybe just because it's a good narrative or something, but it can still run. It just depends on your risk management. Most of the time you gotta be careful with tokens that have more than like 10% snipers. Coming up red here, it's probably a red flag, like you should be careful. And insiders here as well, max 37% bundles, basically just how bundled the token is. So a bundle is basically just like when somebody buys a large portion of the supply in like a single transaction over like several different wallets. I just set that to 37% as well. Holders minimum 5. Pro traders, which is like bot users on BULLX. The traders on like BULLX NEO, Photon, etc. I set that to 3. Metrics volume, I set that to 8,500. The reason I set it to 8,500 is I want tokens that have already done a little bit of volume just to kind of remove the noise. Market cap, set that to 10k. Number of buys, set that to 5. Number of sell, set that to 3. Now if you want, you can go ahead and remove the volume and the market cap. If you're trading new pairs, and maybe if you're on the trade track or something, you can go ahead and remove the volume, set that to 0. Markup, set that to 0. Non-buys, so set that to 0. Set holders and pro traders to 0, and just leave these ones, or you can just set everything to 0. But yeah, if you're on a trade track and you need to trade extremely fast, then set those metrics to 0. And then on the socials, Twitter, this is just to check. You can check if there's a website, there's a Telegram. It's also to check how many times the Twitter has been reused. You can set this to like 10 or something if you want, but I'm just gonna leave this off for now. A final stretch, so migrating tokens. I set this to 25k volume because there's a lot of scams that launch below 25k volume. So basically you can bond with like 21k volume right now. So I set to 25k volume because if you bundle and bond, so basically they'll just buy up the entire supply of the token in like one transaction, bundle the whole supply with like 21k, and graduate to Radium. But obviously it's a scam, so I'm not interested in looking at it. Or at least the entire supply has been bundled, so it's most likely a scam. Markup, I set that to 30k just to remove some of the noise, because if it's less than 30k markup, I'm probably gonna see it here anyways. Or it's probably like an old token that's so not much of a point. And then lastly here, for migrated, I just set the market cap to 20k just to remove any like dust or anything like that, or any like basically just any tokens that have already died. Like I'm not really interested in seeing, because I don't want to be seeing like 4 or 5k market cap tokens here on the migrated section. So I just set that to 20k just to remove like the dust. So yeah, those are the best filters for trading on Axiom Trade. Now I have access to Axiom Trade. It has a ton of features like a wallet manager, wallet tracker, trade tracker, etc. A ton of new features. Check the link in the description to get access to that. Also, if you don't know how to put stuff to the side like this, you can just drag basically just open up the wallet tracker, click on the button here. Usually it's already on a pane like this to the side. You can just drag it over to the side and it'll be like this. But yeah, if you want all those features and more, make sure you go ahead and check the link in the description to sign up to Axiom Trade. Yeah, have a great day, and make sure you join our Discord as well for more tips and also a list of wallets to track as well.